how the dickens are you all? This is going to be the first part of a probably a multi-part series of videos of me leading a tour from Holyhead in North Wales through the Lake District and the Peak District, up through Edinburgh onto the North Coast 500, and then back down south, taking the scenic route obviously, back to, I think we finish in Birmingham. In total we're looking at 11 days. Have how many? I think 12 paying guests on the tour. So I'm heading through Wales at the moment to meet up with them at the hotel in Holyhead for a relatively early start, around about, well, we're meeting up at 8 o'clock, looking to get on the road by 9-ish, seeing how it goes, how many people have filled out their forms correctly, and all the other logistics and paperwork that accompanies these type of exercises. I'm really looking forward to it though. This is the first proper, quote, trip tour which I've done in almost 2 years now, for fairly obvious reasons, gentlemen. So yeah, I've been quite honestly having withdrawal symptoms, but looks like things are changing for the better. I hope at least. The dreaded C word, no, not that C word, the COVID word. So, going through a fairly moist South Wales at the moment, heading north-ish. I was hoping for slightly better weather, but it is what it is. Hopefully this will be the last of the not brilliant weather. It's actually quite dry. I mean, there's not physically raining at the moment, but it has been, as you obviously see from the roads. But it's raining just enough not to actually clean the roads, which will be the lesser of two evils. But we've actually got the worst of all worlds right now, is that there's just enough moisture on the road just to lift all the crap off and out the cracks off the surface of the road, and makes the surface very greasy. So we'll be taking it somewhat easy. Just heading on the what is this road? A463, I think it is. One of my all-time favourite stretch of roads, not only in the UK but anywhere for that matter. Between Boothwells and Newtown, it has, I've not counted them myself, but apparently has 365 bends and corners joining those two towns, which on a nice day is absolutely phenomenal. I'm still expecting it to be enjoyable now, but I say it won't be scratching around the corners quite as vigorously as I normally would do. I'm in no hurry. ETA to get to the hotel is 3 o'clock at the moment, so say no rush. Got dinner booked for 7, so we'll just, as long as I'm there by then, hopefully a bit before then actually, get a couple of drinks down the neck, get the tour officially started. See if we can smoke this guy. Yeah, so the tour itself is run by a company called Magellan Motorcycle Tours. I've done, this will be the 4th tour I think I've done with them. Up until this particular tour, I've been support rider or assistant guide, so basically second in command to the official guide on the tour. But this will be my first tour acting as the official guide. I have a support rider accompanying me just to help me out with the day-to-day ins and outs of shepherding, say, about a dozen folks around the around England and Scotland. Oh, that's a 50. Let's slow down a tad for that. Yeah, I think the total official length of the tour, not including the bit which I'm doing at the moment, which is just getting to the starting point, I think it's about 1,100 Ks. God, listen to me, 1,100 miles. I think that's right. Well, it's there or thereabouts. There's a couple of days off the bike. We've got a day in Edinburgh to explore, which should be fun. One of the other 2-day stops is on the Isle of Skye. Again, do some exploring there. I've never actually been to the Isle of Skye, so I'm particularly looking forward to that. I mean, one of the highlights, as far as I'm concerned at least, is, especially when we hit Scotland, is probably paying homage at a couple of the distilleries which I know we'll be going past. I think I've got just enough space in my panniers to pick up a couple of souvenirs. So now we're on the A483 proper. Absolutely wonderful stretch of road, all sorts of corners, nice wide sweepers, hairpins, uphill, downhill, and the view ain't half bad either. As I said, just a pity it's a bit gloomy, a bit misty, a bit moist. Moist. One of my favourite words. Anyway, let's not go there. One thing I'll say about Wales, they do like a good roadworks. We've got a big lorry. It's going to be ahead of us. It's going to cramp our style to a certain degree. Disappointing. There's not too many opportunities to overtake because of all the curves, bends. So we may just need to take it easy and enjoy the view here in the valley. Nope, let's not do that. it's pretty. Proper tidy that is. Look at the valleys. There be dragons. It's got a nice house up there. Never noticed that before. Lovely views. I probably need to stop trying to do a Welsh accent, but I won't. Right, let's smoke the bugger. Afternoon, sir. Is it afternoon? Yes, it is. If only just. Hello, little doggy. Sleepy doggy. Very pretty. Oh god, look at that. About 5 pence cheaper per litre than I just bloody paid for. Sod's law. Do I really want to go down that way? No, I fucking don't. No, I don't. Just need a quick stop and check on the sat-nav route. Japanese genius has got his knickers in a twist again. That sounds a bit more reasonable. A nice little bit of road, this. One day, maybe, they'll invent a medium, video type medium, where you can actually record the smells. So at the moment it's a wonderful smell of wet woods and pine and beech and fir and whatever the hell there is in there as well. Until then, you just have to take my word for it. It smells really nice. Ooh, there's a narrow little bridge. I feel the need for coffee. See what we can find. Ideally, just a little wagon on the side of the road. Don't need any fancy sit-down place. Well, I'm sure glad I packed my shorts. I'm not sure they're going to get a lot of action. If the weather stays like this for the next 11 days. Oh, would you look at that? All rugged and mountainy and murky and misty as well at the same time, but just adds to the atmosphere. Almost Tolkien-esque. Wouldn't be half surprised to see a couple of hobbits running across the roads at some point. Well, that's average height for the Welsh, isn't it? Ooh, get in there. So, Snowdonia National Park. Very nice indeed round there. Can imagine it's a bit grim and deepest, darkest winter, which isn't too far away from now. But at the moment, it's just a bit grey, a bit misty, but still very atmospheric. That's the word we want, atmospheric. Look at that. Proper tidy. waterfalls there? Not sure you can be able to see it on the camera, but just coming down the side of the mountain there. Could just be wet granite or something. Not sure, can't make it out. Could be waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Something like that. Very, very nice, Peter. Oh, you say that. This is all just the amuse-bouche to the main event. Scotland, the Highlands, Isle of Skye, as I mentioned. Just proves you don't have to go on a ferry or a train to Europe mainland or elsewhere on the planet to enjoy absolutely spectacular scenery. Absolutely spectacular. We're gonna get stuck behind this bugger, aren't we? Goodness gracious me. Bit disappointed there isn't a parking view spot type thing, and right on fucking cue. I'll take that any day of the week, thank you very much. So apparently this is an influential meeting point. You're now standing on one of the highest passes in Wales, from which you can see down to the valley. Some bloke, Owen, fought in this area in the early 1400s, and Bridge Odowis was also important as one of the only 3 places where the King's Council called assemblies to enforce justice. Bit of a schlep, innit? Anyway, fair play. Very scenic. Well, that was all very pleasant. Only 72 miles to the hotel. Plenty of time